Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by Apex Irons from Callaway.
Hi there, I'm Jimmy Roberts, and this is your Golf Central update. Well, Jon Rahm in the California desert this weekend at the American Express. He'll start his tournament paired with Tony Finau at 11:50 a.m. Eastern Time. Rex Hoggard caught up with the #1 player in the world.
God, I feel like I've won in a number of different courses. God, my last 3 wins on the PGA Tour were not easy courses per se, because Olympia Fields and Memorial weren't the easiest. But I understand what you mean. My preference, if I had a preference, I prefer a tougher test. That's where I believe the better golfer truly shines through, not only physically but also mentally. Right? That's where I think the better golfer will come out. But this is just as much a test as any other. Right? It does take certain mental patience and mental awareness to just keep making those birdies and knowing that you have to be making those birdies. And maybe when you're facing a par putt, knowing how important it is, because dropping a shot in a situation, environment like this where you need a lot of birdies can be very costly. So it's a challenge nonetheless, even though sometimes it can feel like a bit of a putting contest more than anything else.
When you look at what you did in Maui, and you just talked about it was a bit surreal that you would shoot so low and come and not win. However, you talked that week about how well you flighted your wedges. I'm curious what else you took as far as confidence building out of that 1 week.
Just a couple things that I was working on that worked. I was honestly expecting more wind because that's exactly what I was, where flighted wedges would have been tested a little bit more. But I hit a lot of good shots in uneven lies, which last year wasn't my best showing in that regard. Right, ball below my feet, I struggled a little bit, and same with above my feet. Right, so being able to perform better in some of those was great. Some things that I've been working on that are making me a little bit more comfortable on the golf course, and they're showing through. Not necessarily something for every day, but something that might make me player when you're playing on a Sunday after playing 2-3 weeks in a row, right? Not too much that I want to disclose, to be honest, but things that I believe will make me a better player.
Well, the man chasing Rahm in the world rankings is Collin Morikawa. He'll be teeing off at the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship at 2:55 a.m. Eastern Time. He'll be playing with Victor Hovland and Tommy Fleetwood. Morikawa will have his 3rd opportunity to jump Rahm into the top spot in the world rankings, a chance that eluded him with a late collapse at the Hero World Challenge in December.
The frustration goes away. If I was still frustrated about it, I would not be able to play this tournament to the best of my abilities. So I was frustrated for a couple days or a day, and you get over it. Then I'm motivated. So now it's more motivation. But what you learn from a round like that is just a lot, right? We talked about putting, right? How do I not pull my putts? How do I work on my putting? How do I have something to check on in my putting that I know I'm not going to start like that the first 4 holes? And then when you're put in times of, mud balls and you have a bad chip and, I shoot whatever I shot, 40-something on the front 9, you just look back and, a couple different breaks here, a couple different breaks there, and, I'm still in the tournament. And, it was a weird Sunday because I felt great going into it. The game felt good. Warm-up felt great. First couple holes felt good. It was just something I couldn't get out of, and I went from trying to win the tournament to just trying to hit a decent putt, just trying to start the ball in line. And then that's the worst thing when you're trying to win a tournament is when you're thinking about things, right? When we're out there playing well and you're winning tournaments, you're thinking about nothing other than hitting a good shot. And I just wasn't doing that. And sometimes you figure out little fixes and figure it out.
Figure it out. What a week of golf. The DP World Tour in Abu Dhabi. That begins late Wednesday night on the East Coast. The PGA Tour heads to the American Express LPGA down in Orlando for its Tournament of Champions. And the PGA Tour Champions is in Hawaii for the Mitsubishi Electric Championship at Hawalala. Plenty of golf to choose from the next 4 days.